What are we doing today?
We or you or me?
You.
Me? Well, you're helping. I'm going to show you today how to make pickled beets, which is a wonderful recipe we love so much. It has honey, allspice, and cinnamon in it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Step one, of course, you got to get yourself beets. Look at those beauties. And the recipe calls for 1 gallon of beets, but I always quadruple or triple or whatever it because I have a lot of beets. So you can of course buy beets at the store or at the farmer's market, but I get mine this way. And then I just harvest them about this size. This is perfect. And I'll just take the tops off to eat later. And then what I do is I put them in my Pyrex dish measuring cup, because that shows me this is like, if one of them is full, is 4 cups. So if I need a gallon, of course, I need 4 of those cups and I know it's a gallon. So I'm gonna do that. Monster beet. That is a big beet. That is an okay beet, but this is a big beet. So I'm gonna give them a quick rinse here because look at how dirty they are outside, so I don't have to get all this earth into my septic system / sink. Alright, so we are going to fill this pot with water and boil them or simmer them until they're tender. So I'm going to wash them a little bit more thoroughly here in the sink now, and then put them in water and just bring it to a boil and then simmer it. Told you it would be messy, didn't I? Okay, so what I want to tell you is, see the different sizes here? These are smaller than these ones, so I'm going to cut this one so they're about those same sizes, because this would take forever to cook versus something like this. Cover them with water. Told you it'd be messy, didn't I? Boiling away. Ooh. Okay, let's test the beets for doneness. So all you do is, you put your fork in them, and if they are ready, then you can actually easily pierce them with a fork. So now I'm going to just drain that liquid. I'm going to drain it into a colander. Look at that color. There was one year where we made beet wine with that nice liquid, and I tell you, it made the most amazing wine. It almost tasted like port. Crazy awesome. Okay, and then you're going to take the drained beets and put them in cold water, like this, just to shock them. Just to shock them, which then will help take the skin off easier. So I'm going to drain the rest of these. And I need some of these because I'm going to burn my little hand. Put it here. I like to rinse everything right away so it won't stain. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the skin off. Watch this. So it's so easy now to take it off. So I just slide my finger like this and see how easy it comes off. And then I just take the top, that knob there, just take that off. And then I'll do the next one right here. See how easy this is? Look at that. So fun. See how easy that comes off? It's messy. Now, if they're big ones like this, I like to now just cut them in, maybe this one here. I'm going to cut that in quarters, because these are going to get into, oh, look at how pretty that is, into the mason jars. I'll just put those now in a stock pot. And I'm going to keep doing that and look like I slaughtered a pig here. See what I'm doing? So I'm basically cutting that knob here. It would be nice to have two people helping here. One can slip off the skins and one can cut, but I don't know where my children all are, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Okay, so I ended up with 1 1/4 gallons of chopped up beets, and now we're going to put them in that stock pan and make the vinegar stuff and then heat it up together. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 quarts vinegar. It's more than doubling the recipe. I just don't want to run out of the vinegar solution, so I'm gonna do 2 quarts. 2 tablespoons whole allspice, and then I will put in a tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay, here we go, and we're going to simmer this for 15 minutes. While they are simmering, I'm going to fill up my canner, my hot water bath canner, with hot water, just to get it up to temperature. And then I'm also going to put the canning jars in it. You know, these canning jars have been sterilized and washed really well, but I just tend to put them in here so they can get warmed up by that hot water. So it looks like this, you know, I just fill it up like halfway, and there's water in the jars. I'll put the lid on it. And then the other thing is, after these are simmered for 15 minutes, you gotta remember to put the honey in. I always forget to put the honey in. I don't know what my problem is, but I won't this time, haha.
What are we doing?
Huh? Me? I'm canning beets. Now check this out. So the beets have now simmered for 15 minutes, and I'm going to add the honey because you really want to have that sweetness in there. Right, Luke?
Yep.
Yo. Do you like the pickled beets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like everyone likes them, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to come closer and show people the beautiful color of these beets? I'm stirring. There's allspice in there. I'm just going to dissolve all the honey. And I'm going to try not to splash it on the camera. Would that be good?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Luke, what are we going to do with the skins right here? The skins that I peeled off. Right
Feed
here.
them to the chickens?
Yes, exactly. The chickens. They're going to love it. Maybe we should make your brother do that.
Yeah,
Take it
we
out to the
should.
chickens,
That's
so
a
you don't
good.
have to
That's
do
a
it?
very good idea.
I thought you'd like that. Now, okay. Now the honey is in it. It smells good, right? Doesn't it smell good? Figs are hanging out, apples, garlic. That's what we do. Okay, here, follow me. Here are my jars. They're nice and hot now, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the water out of them. I'm not going to need all of them, but whatever.
What are you using to lift them up?
I'm using that jar lifter for canning, and I also have a funnel where we're then going to use, here, I'll show you. We're going to, now it's going to be messy. Going to make it all messy. So I will fill the beets in there. Boy, that's not very much. I wish we had more. Oh well. You know what? I could maybe do pints. Maybe not. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna keep filling them up. You know, beets have different colors. There's lighter ones. There's one of them. I think there was a turnip in there. A couple of turnips. They usually don't grow them, but they must have snuck their way in there. Okay, so now I'm going to cover the beets with that syrup that we have simmered. Oh my God, I might not have enough syrup. Now I'm freaking out. We need 1/4 inch headspace. And the way I measure that is, well, first I take the, see, there's the air bubble. Watch this. Go over there, go there, air bubble. I'm gonna go down like this. See how I just took that air bubble out? Is that not cool? See how I'm doing it? All the way down, get the bubbles out, press it down, and then water 1/4 inch headspace. I'm gonna measure, come up to here, so a little more. Now here's the other important thing. You gotta wipe the top off here just in case there are any, you know, remnants of, I don't know, any kind of like pieces of beet or something, because then it won't seal right. So you gotta do it correctly. So I'm screwing on the lids, and then I'm gonna put, like, not too tight. There you go. And then I'm gonna put them into the hot water there to let them hang out there. Look at how pretty that looks. I'm gonna put them in very slowly. You gotta be careful. Sometimes the jars break. You do not want the jars to break. I'll do it nice and slow. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so let's see. I have, yeah. You know what, Luke? I am freaking out because I don't know if I have enough of the vinegar. I don't know if I have enough. Oh, please let me have enough. Please, please, please. Air bubbles out. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. Do I have enough? Oh, yes, I have enough. Oh, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. I'm fine. I'm cool. I am so cool. Sometimes, you know, when you triple and quadruple recipes, it's not quite the right, whatchamacallit, look, proportions. But in this case, we're golden, man. We are so golden. So always make sure the water is on the top over the jars. I'm going to put the lid on, and then once this is boiling, like once there's a rolling boil, it's not boiling right now, is it? No. Once there's a rolling boil, we are going to process it for 10 minutes in a boiling water bath. And we'll talk and I'll show you what it looks like when it's boiling. And this, my friends, is a rolling boil. So 10 minutes now. The timer is dinging. It's time to take them out and turn it off. Okay, so I'm taking my nifty little jar lifter. Now be careful because it's hot. And you gotta lift them out and gently set them down so they don't break. I like to put them on a towel. Okay, so now let's just keep taking them out. Eva, are you behind the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, did Lucas disappear?
Yeah.
I know. Why do you think? Can you see it, Eva? Are you holding it steady? No, not the dirty kitchen. Put it right here. Right here. Come closer and show people the jars. So we have 6 jars, 1.5 gallons of beautiful pickles.
Wait, Mom, stop. I think I'm doing it right.
Are you not doing it right? All right, here we go. We're gonna let them cool now in a draft-free spot. All right, so now you're gonna hear bling bling, which means that they're sealed, and that's what you want. So look down here. The way you can tell is that this is depressed, so it's down. Instead of the lid being up and rounded, it's down and rounded. So this is perfect. We got ourselves some beets, and these are gonna be awesome for winter.